Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah.
Recording in progress. I kind of miss that sometimes.
You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far away, I'll be here to stay. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far apart, you're always in my heart. You are not alone.
You feel that in your soul?
I definitely do.
I'm glad.
But luckily,
That was beautiful.
anyways, the words of the great R. Kelly. Welcome to a brand new
Wow.
edition of The Blank. Carlos and Ryan. I'm Carlos,
And I'm Ryan.
and we're live and direct, and we're here in person.
Somewhat live.
He is right beside me. I am right beside him.
Oh, I get that reference.
We're back, baby.
We actually have to talk about that. Did you happen to finish the renovations that you were doing? For the reasoning of our last episode? And why you were not present in our studio?
Oh, God, no. I have one more to go next week.
I had to sit in this godforsaken studio by myself.
You mean your home? Weirdo.
Godforsaken studio?
Godforsaken. You live here. Godforsaken. This guy literally plays Diablo in here 24/7. What are you talking about? You're godforsaken.
The daughter of Diablo.
Yeah.
Been in this studio?
Guy literally for the past all those episodes, he can't wait to play these goddamn games. He kicks me out just to be like, all right, I'm gonna play Diablo. Fuck off. I'm like, all right,
Hey.
you know, man, that ain't nice.
Hey.
Are you done with that godforsaken game?
That's actually a true godforsaken game.
Right?
Yeah, legitimately. We're talking Bible, then it's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
the devil.
Amen.
Yeah.
Diablo, that's what it is.
But yeah,
You still playing that game?
of course. That game can go on forever.
Okay.
Forever.
Yeah, it could, but that's why there's 4 of them, so clearly.
Forever.
Eventually you get sick of it. It's not perpetuity there, all right? Anyways, welcome to another week, another edition, live and direct, in the cut. Carlos is in the studio this week. Ryan, say hi to the children.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday today, actually.
It is. We are recording on Friday.
Carlos and I forgot to. I don't think we
Really?
posted a message yesterday for
Nope.
the delay. So we definitely do apologize for anyone that was sort of waiting for that Thursday episode. Just big events Carlos and I had to attend on the Thursday, and we had to delay our episode. So I'm sure we'll probably get into
court.
it. I was gonna make something up for you, but
No,
you know, you done
fuck it.
fucked up
No,
yourself.
No, I was in court. All right, let's face facts. I got a speeding ticket. All right, I got a speeding ticket. I wanted to fight it in court. They gave me some charges. They said I was speeding, reckless driving, and some new charge I never heard of called fucking. What's it called again? Aggravated assault. This is stupid. Why the hell would they? I don't know. I've never heard of these things. I'm just saying. Don't freaking come up to me with this goddamn police saying that, oh, I have this here. I was tracking your thing with here. It looked like a goddamn gun, but he said it was a speed thing. But I don't care. I punched him because it was for my safety. Either or.
You forgot to mention the other charge.
What? Indecent exposure? Yeah, I told him to suck my... After I punched him. Suwu to the death of me, bitch.
Carlos is wilding,
I
man.
don't
This is
give a
all
fuck.
part of
I don't give a... Yo,
Carlos
summer...
2023. This is
Yo,
all
summer
Carlos.
2023? Yo, no one is safe. No one is safe. No one is safe. I keep telling you. Even my driving, my fist and my driving are on Super Mario Kart. Rated E for everyone, Playboy.
Carl's wiling.
Don't
man.
cheese me, fam. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Fuck around and find out.
So you're gonna tell the lovely audience where we were yesterday?
We were at a wedding.
There was a wedding on a Thursday, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Only the guy that legitimately does not like us. All right.
I'm just playing.
I'm kidding. But yes, shout out to Murtaza, who is now a married man. He's a growing boy. He is now a man, a married man who
Beautiful.
dances. Apparently,
Beautiful.
News to me. And apparently
Beautiful.
we dance too, allegedly. And for anyone that does have video evidence, summer 2023 is not over yet. Just saying. Anywho, it was a beautiful wedding, and we got a few more days to go. We'll keep y'all posted how those days go. But yeah, shout out to Murtaza. Congratulations, you and the bride. Y'all look great. And
Beautiful.
We had a great time. The food was something of a magnificence.
Oh, the food, man.
Food was pretty insane.
I was sitting beside Carl's. He's like, "Man, you're eating everything, huh?" Twice.
Yeah.
It was wonderful,
That
man.
was great. It was great.
It's a beautiful, beautiful
Spicy,
wedding.
A little spicy ricey, nice chicken. You know, the pita. What do they call the bread? Is it bread?
Naan
Non
bread.
bread. Great bread.
Yeah.
But other than that, a great time. And yeah, we can't wait to see what the other days are filled with.
Yep.
So that was our day yesterday, and that's why we couldn't record yesterday. So if y'all were waiting, we apologize. We'll give it more of a heads up next time.
Yeah, we'll hopefully try to get a picture in, maybe on our Instagram over the next couple of days, just to post the episode. But no, it was a lovely time. Carl's killing it.
Pause.
There was definitely part of the wedding video that we need to get a snippet of. That I'm hoping that we can post on the Instagram for everyone to see, because I thought it was absolutely stunning. But yes,
gorgeous looking venue.
Shout out to the lovely couple. It was a great event, and we still got a couple days more to go.
Yep.
Which is exciting.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Which is great.
I think my favorite part about the whole wedding in that case was to see our boy like kind of grow up. I think that was a big thing. We've known said buddy for many years now. It's been what, 13 years?
I met him in high school.
13 years now?
Yeah.
You know?
What was that? Let me carry the one. You know, fuck around.
-10.
Fuck around and find
The projection
out.
of the moon happens to be in this light.
And then you just
Mercury in retrograde.
Yeah, and then you keep fucking around, you find out. 14 years.
Long time.
It's quite a while.
Yeah.
It's quite a while.
You know, to see and grow together as, you know, human beings, especially being friends for so long. And then to be invited to such a big day in such a special day in somebody's life, I think it's like super important to acknowledge, and to finally see like your boy step up and do something like that. You know, it was definitely out of character for him as well. And I'm sure Carlos can definitely agree. And it was just beautiful to see. So honestly, that was my favorite part of the wedding. What about you, Carlos? What can you give the audience just about our plans yesterday?
I just want to give a heads up for any people that want to invite us to their wedding. If you want to make us a part of the wedding, give us a heads up to inform us that we need to dance. Okay. I was expecting to have a chill, nice, sitting down time at the wedding. Didn't expect to dance this early. At least not that day. But it's fine. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. And overall, great time. Just disappointed.
That's fair.
And I'm charging for dancing.
Sending an invoice.
I'm sending an invoice.
Yeah.
You're not going to get away with this, Murph, if you listen to this. I'm charging. And for Saturday, Sunday, too. All right? Got me all dancing and whatnot. I ain't in no shape to be. No shape. Anywho. But yes, congratulations
Yeah.
nonetheless. Jokes aside. Love ya. All the best to ya. How's your Canada Day?
It was lively.
Define lively.
It was filled with many, many drinks, parts I don't remember,
Right.
and dancing by myself.
He was doing ecstasy at Electric Island. I wanted to, you should get more to the point.
I don't see nothing wrong,
This
man.
guy was, while I was just having a little, sit down and just having time with my family, sitting down, really going down about what Canada Day means to each other. This dude was fucking feeling his body up in on his goddamn Speedo, fucking going ham to fucking EDM music. So, I don't
I
get
told you
it.
to come.
I ain't going to that shit. None of that was enticing to me. Nothing what I said was enticing.
Everyone has a great time at those events.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But you know what the thing is? Everyone there is either Caucasian, Asian, and for some reason brown. You know, brown people can get away with listening to anything.
They love it, man.
That's the one thing of it. The Asians
love
and
it.
brown people are the one people that can get away with listening to anything and everything. They
I
can listen
can-
to the country and get away with it. It wouldn't be weird. But if black people listen to country, they are goddamn traitors. They're sellouts.
There were, I can confirm, very small amounts of black people there.
Oh, there were?
Yes.
Do they talk like
Very, very small amounts. I bumped into a couple of them.
But they
Nice
didn't talk
people.
that Toronto talk.
Very nice people.
Yo, fam, on a big man thing, yo, this EDM thing is live, fam. Yo, watch me do this fucking, pass me a fucking rave stick right now, dog. They didn't do that.
You should come next year.
Nope, absolutely not.
You should go.
Bet. I have to lose a bet.
You
to
should
attend.
you should do one day just to try it. I think it's
Absolutely
one of those events in Toronto that is just worth to go at least once to experience it. And even if you don't like it, you can leave after like a couple of hours to make it worth it.
Is there an event that have you ever attended where you couldn't leave? You were forced there against your will?
Well, you
never
can
want
leave.
to-
It's just like you want to try and get as much experience in the event as much as possible. I would hate to go to like Caravana and be like, okay, I'm just gonna leave because this doesn't seem
You
like
know
my
what?
vibe.
You don't have to do drugs
You know?
to be at Caravana. All you have to do is just walk around and enjoy yourself. That's it. That's literally it. Caravana is straightforward dancing, all right? You can drink a little bit. You don't have to. I mean, you don't even have to drink. Everyone's turned up and having a good time dancing, sober even, all right? That's Caravana. Electric Island is a different story, okay? There's freaking dudes out there with fucking families at home, and these dudes are just coming out here and fucking goddamn wearing wrestling thongs and shit, fucking
Hey.
going off on fucking.
You know what was actually dope though? I remember we were at this one stage at Electric Island, and then I looked to my right, and there's a couple there drinking wine out of like this, like these, I guess these like champagne plastic flutes that they were giving out when people ordered wine.
Champagne plastic flutes.
Yeah, they were like flutes.
So
Like-
then when you play it
No, like there's like the term for like
Alcohol
long
comes in?
glass, like champagne flutes. I
Oh,
think that's what they
okay.
call it. So.
Okay.
But then I looked at them and I realized that they were like twice as old as us. They were literally like in their 60s, like killing it, like having fun, just drinking
At
wine
Electric Island.
at Electric Island. I swear to you, in their 60s,
Yeah.
like bobbing their head, having fun, like. And then I realized that beside them are like I don't know if it was their son and daughter or something like that, or like maybe like their son and his girlfriend,
Yeah.
but they were together having a great time. And then it made me realize that like these events are so enjoyable and it's so welcoming that like at any age realistically you can just go and have some fun. It was great. I highly recommend anyone who hasn't been to Electric Island go just for the fun of it. There's something about that event that everyone's very welcoming. And whether it's the drugs, it probably is.
Boy.
There's something that's very, very
Oh,
fun
boy.
and very, very welcoming about the raving scene in
Are you
Toronto.
like the Jehovah's Witness of Electric Island?
It was nuts, man.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I think you would 100% enjoy it.
I don't know, man.
Every person that I spoke to that I bumped into was very, very sweet. There was no animosity at all.
Well, I mean, Molly would make you do wonderful things. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
and that's the great thing about it. It's like, man, if everyone's
Here's
in
the
a good
deal.
mood, then you won't have a bad time.
But
You know what
that's
I
the thing.
mean?
But what if they are having a bad time, but you're just not paying attention? There could have been a dude out there that could have been an absolute wreck. You know, he lost his kids in the divorce settlement, and he's just out there just like, hey, man, you having a good time? I miss my kids.
It could be anywhere, though. It could be anywhere.
I don't know, man. You won't hear that at Caravana, I'll tell you that much. Because none of that is out there. Whatever problems you have is out the goddamn window.
You gotta
Alright.
go. Well, we're gonna get Carlos to go one day.
Fine.
It'll be a good time.
I'll have to lose a bet if I'm gonna go to a place like or to
Trust me.
Electric Island. It's at Ontario place, correct?
It was at Ontario Place. This event, yeah. But that's how I spent Canada.
Summer's here at Ontario place.
But overall, the weekend was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about yours? How was the rest of the weekend?
What did I do? Not bad. We went to Cantos for the pool party.
Mm-hmm.
That
Lovely.
was nice. You know,
Lovely.
saw homegirl once again, Allie. You know, celebrated her birthday. Yeah.
That was wonderful.
Yeah. That was about it.
Sounds like a wonderful time.
Yeah. 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 That's about it. Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. It wasn't too crazy. But this work week has been something fucking, oh my God.
Why is that?
Oh, it's been so busy. Just catching up with people and fucking chasing down motherfuckers to take their goddamn money. You know what? You know what it is? You know,
Wait, you have to chase people down to
not
take
chase
their
them
money?
physically. It's just like you have to call them to see, like, hey, do you want this money or not? And they're just like, oh, it's not enough. I'm like, okay, bye. Here's the deal. You know who are the worst scum of the scummy of the earth of the type of people I talk to? Fucking Mercedes drivers. They are the worst people on the planet.
Hey.
Whoever drives a Mercedes, I hope you burn in hell, and I hope you get castrated, you fucking assholes. You guys are scum of the goddamn earth. What, did you want to say something?
No, not at all. No.
Anywho, I'm just saying, I got off the phone today, and I was speaking to an insured. I'm just like, you know what? I'm looking because when I do my job, I want to do proper research. I want to make sure the numbers are correct. Because it's not, if I don't want to present unfair values, I want to do what's fair. So I look at the car, I see the model, all the details. I look at the market to see how much the vehicles cost. I have backup. I have research to ensure that this is the proper value. So I present my value, and this motherfucker goes, it's too little. Too little. It's a 2012 CLS. All right, 2012. It's a few years back, more than 10 years.
Mhm.
Right, it's a decent value I gave, around like $25K before tax. I gave
Wow.
them, which is pretty solid,
Yeah.
I
Wow.
think. But they're like, no, that's not enough. I want more.
Well, how
I'm
much can you realistically fight with your insurance company to?
Well, I told them that, look, if you can get me listings to show that your vehicle is valued higher with the kilometers that you have, show it to me. And they didn't want to do that. Then hire an independent appraiser and get a report and then show it to me. They didn't want to do that. Then what the fuck are we doing here? Huh? What? If you don't want to do that shit, then how are we going to come to a goddamn conclusion? They're like, no, raise it up. No, fuck you. You raise out.
What happened to the car? What did he do to the, did they smash it?
They fucking, they didn't yield for another person while they're making a right turn. So the motherfuckers, it was their goddamn fault. And they're like, oh, no, it's not our fault. I look at the report. It clearly says it's their fault.
God.
So you know what? And that's why Mercedes-Benz drivers are pieces of goddamn shit. Fuck you all. Well, you want to say something?
No,
All
not
right.
at all.
Anywho, fuck you and whoever you are, you son of a bitch. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to speak to you again. And if you don't take this goddamn money, I'm going to come to you. No. You know what? I'm going to end it here. I'm better than this. I'm not a Mercedes-Benz driver. I am a good person, and I do hard work, and I make sure I do the job I need to do day in and day out from the comfort of my home.
Carlos is very thorough. Thorough.
Fuck you.
Thorough and good at his job. Yeah, but no, that's the worst. Those people just gotta like make people's day worse.
It's just like, if you have a dispute, fine. That happens all the time. But my thing is, when I offer you the options of ways to dispute and you don't want to take it, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are you arguing about? If you have nothing to prove your argument, then what are you talking to me about? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Okay, let's say for example,
Yeah.
if somebody like obviously you're gonna get more bees with honey than you do with like oil.
What the fuck are you even talking about? Well, I'm just trying
So let's
to.
say,
I only
like-
deal with cars. I don't deal with fucking Honey Nut Cheerios.
Let's say if like the person on the phone is being really sweet to you, like like they're kind of like, you know what, Carlos, like I get where you're coming from. I get that this is this, but this is going on in my life. I'm hurting here.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you can do for me? Do you think you'd be more inclined to like try to help that person?
Well, okay. I'll explain it like this. You have collision coverage, which covers you whenever you're involved in an accident with another vehicle or the vehicle itself damages like a property. You have comprehensive coverage when an object hits your vehicle, an animal, or you collide with an animal, or something that was clearly not your fault.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have rental coverage. We cover you for a rental vehicle just in case when your vehicle is non-drivable or is at the body shop. There is no coverage listed on your policy where I give a fuck about what's going on in your goddamn life. All right? You fucking don't bring that shit to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going through a divorce. Oh, my sister doing that. Fuck yo shit. You think I'm not going through hard times?
I get that.
You think I don't have to deal with this fucking guy and his goddamn Diablo games? You don't think that's hard?
Every Thursday.
Huh? Every goddamn Thursday? I have shit too.
I get that.
We all have problems. Don't bring that shit onto me. One person was fucking complaining on Twitter about our insurance company.
You guys watch over that stuff?
It's unbelievable. I didn't even know that until like last week. I just
So
found out.
how do you find that out? Like, does your marketing department bring that in?
So apparently she posts a tweet, and we have a marketing department that follows it, and then they email one of the managers and claims, and then the claims department reaches out to me because I'm the one handling the claim.
Oh shit!
So mind you, I only have the claim for 1 week. Why am I in shit already?
You're gonna get shit anyway.
Either whatever I do on this claim, I'm going to get shit simply for over a tweet. And now she's complaining, oh, I'm not going to get my check soon enough, so I can't find a car. I'm not going to fucking get in trouble because she doesn't know how Purelator works. All right?
So dumb.
How's work for you been?
Lovely.
Ryan is a Mercedes-Benz driver, which is why he's a piece of shit. This is exactly why I've been fucking saying all these things about, you know what I mean?
Work's
I'm
been
complaining
lovely.
about my job, and this fucker just, you know what? When I need compassion, when I need you on my side, you're supposed to join in. Bring all the bad side about work. So I'm going to ask again, how's work been?
It's been terrible.
Damn right. Damn right it has. Damn right.
I can't complain about anything realistically on my end. Everything's smooth as gravy.
That's just the Molly talking. Anywho.
Still coming off.
Yeah.
I'm still coming down.
Yeah, you're still coming down clearly. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. Mind
You're
you,
good.
he was doing that while he was in line. The music wasn't even starting yet. It's like, sir, can I please have your ticket? Oh, for God's sake. Sir, can you... Oh, wow, that's actually a really good role. Okay. All right. Let him finish. Okay. Your ticket? Oh.
Yeah,
He's doing the robot again. Oh, this guy, you.
This guy's a party animal.
Oh, this guy,
He's a party
you.
animal. You feel scared,
Oh, this guy. All right. I have a review.
A review of like a product that you recently
A
bought.
TV show.
A TV show. Okay, beautiful. Give me it.
It's a show called Snowfall.
Okay. I've heard of it.
It's on Disney Plus for all you Canadians, so please check it out. It is a show about a Los Angeles kid named Franklin Saint who is in college, and basically he wants to find himself in the world. He's in college. He has great grades. It's just like he's still having trouble finding himself. So, what, you know, in order to find yourself, what normal kid would do is, they drop out and normally discover themselves in the world. But with Franklin, he did it a different way, and which I appreciate. He started selling cocaine to the streets of Los Angeles. And you know what? I commend him for that because that's not your normal route. And
No
things.
spoilers, all right?
No, no. This
Okay,
is
okay.
the basis of the show.
Okay, got it.
So the shit gets real from there. He involves his family in the business and blah 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 blah. Drama involves. I just finished the show yesterday, and I must say
The full show?
the full show.
Are they making any more episodes?
No, it
Okay,
is
so
done.
it's done.
The
Okay.
complete series is on Disney Plus right now. 6 seasons, 10 episodes
Okay.
each season.
Got it. Got
Not
it.
bad. So I would recommend. It's a solid show. I think when you're watching like a drug show, like it's basically it's the hood version of somewhat Breaking Bad, but like not. But it's like a coming of age story of Franklin State. You know what I mean?
All right.
And it involves like the CIA and all these organizations. So it's just a great backstory. But my appreciation of the story is how Franklin was just, he basically was having it made. He was going to college. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Only one of the select few of his family members that is actually going to college. You know what I mean? And he still didn't know who he was. Like he's in school, like getting all these great grades. It's just he didn't know who he was, and I say that commends. You know what I mean? That's a really a story that should be really more published more because like even if you are the straight A student in college and life is going well for you like somewhat, you still may not know what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Mhm.
And my message is sell drugs.
You'll find your way.
You'll find your way there. Although it may not end well for you because apparently people get shot a lot, murdered, raped. But that's my message. Take note that Carlos from the blank has told you, kids, sell drugs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Overall, great show. Yeah.
What do you give out of a 10?
I give.
You got to give it a rating.
I give the show an 8 out of 10 blank spaces.
Wow.
Or what's it called on the keyboard? Underscores. 8 out of 10 underscores.
Wow. It's a good rating.
It's a great show.
Wow.
It's a great show because
So-
there's so much more involved. I want to talk about more, but like
Well,
I don't want to spoil.
I haven't seen it, so.
Yeah, it's a solid show. It's a great show, and I truly recommend it because it talks about it. Basically, it's talks about the dark triad, and then him having to deal with the seven deadly sins. You know what I mean? With all the greed and when money gets involved, obviously you end up becoming greedy, and it at the end of it, it's not even about money anymore with him. It's more about the power, the respect that comes with it. That's what he wants the most, it seems. And yeah, shit gets real. That's all I got to say about that. 6 seasons, so it's short and sweet. You know what I mean. So it's a solid show, and I would highly recommend it. Franklin Saint.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's my review on it.
I find with shows a lot, and directors and actors, they do such a good job nowadays that they act and then they not only portray the character that's supposed to be written for them, but they make themselves so relatable that people love the show in that sense. So I guess my question for you is that do you find yourself relatable in any sort of sense with the character
I
or
hope the
like with
fuck
that
not.
show?
He's an absolute sociopath, and I truly hope I have no relations to him whatsoever. He's a horrible human being.
Okay.
Just terrible. Does disrespectful shit throughout the show. Terrible things involving things such as murder, manipulation, and obviously the whole selling of the drug situation. I wish to be involved in any of those things. I have been involved in murder, but that's another episode to talk about. But I do not wish to be involved in any of those things. So no, I do not wish him. I do not wish to be related to him or have any traits similar to his whatsoever. And I hope he burns in hell.
Okay. Well said.
Yeah. But, I mean, there's a few characters that are in there that were pretty cool. But I think like each character has their own. By the end of the series, each character has their like they come into their own, and you really get to see like you're seeing from the beginning to end. It really shows a lot. Like the character development is actually pretty solid in that show, which I would definitely appreciate, and I truly think it's a show you guys should watch.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
smoke is back in the air again. It was last week.
Well, we got the wildfire smoke.
Wildfire smoke. I'll talk about the smoke. I was gonna give the police officer for the court case, but sure, the wildfire smoke too. Yeah, that was bad. So careful, y'all. Apparently, it ain't over either. It's gonna come back again, apparently. So
Oh, it's getting bad, man.
yeah, it's getting.
I think it's gonna be like this for the rest. It could potentially be like this for the rest of our lives unless we figure out something. I think.
So are you saying we need to heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race?
Definitely.
There are people dying, and if we care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
Beautifully said.
Hey,
You made that up yourself?
just
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
I figured.
Right now.
I figured.
Literally just now.
I figured.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So I can't remember what I said because obviously I made it up just now. But if you guys rewind it back, that's facts. That's facts. That is facts.
But I was actually reading this one thing on kids' school, like day camps or like summer camps, and how like it's affecting kids nowadays that are getting to go to camp. Lucky fucking them.
What did you want to go to camp growing up?
I would love to go to camp in the summer.
Why?
I don't know. It would have been sick. There's like events and like fucking swimming and all that kind of shit.
Okay, I have an N64 at home at the time. I'm staying the fuck home.
Hey,
fuck
man.
camp.
Day camps like that. I
Fuck
think those
that.
are the cool things that kids that weren't fortunate enough to be able to go through that were the stuff that we missed out on as kids. I think that all that shit was like super cool.
I don't know.
It was like playing sports. You know what I mean?
I actually went to a religious camp, not sleepover. Thank God. Well, not thank God. 'Cause
A religious camp.
Yeah, like.
So what did they teach you at this religious camp?
So basically, the story was that my mom was working during the day and no one was home to watch us.
See, I
So my
had
mom
no
and
idea. I
dad
don't know
were
about this
working.
story.
My mom and dad were working, so there was nobody old enough to watch us. So we had a babysitter, Alice, and she was like super religious, like Christian crazy. She has like crosses like each section of the home, and like Bible scriptures, like
To
on,
wear
like,
to
the
way off the
walls.
devil, to way off Diablo.
Amen, amen. Yeah, so you could not play Diablo in that home. Are you kidding? Like you enter even if you walk in with the case, like your hand will start burning.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's that real in there. So then, unbeknownst to me, she's just like, "Hey, why don't you go with my son? He's gonna go out shopping." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I go with her son, and we're driving around, and we end up at this church. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm wondering
Shopping
what's
at a
going on.
church?
Yeah, and it turns out it was a goddamn camp, and I'm like, "Okay, why am I here now?" And so we go in, and there's a pastor there, and there's all these kids here, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Alice definitely set you up.
Fucking finessed me.
She set you up.
I was dude. I'm not telling you. I was fucking excited just to be in a home like where I can watch TV all day.
How old were you at this point?
I might have been. This might have been like going into 4th grade.
All right.
And I was like, what the hell, man? I just wanted to stay in a home. I didn't want to be at her home. I wanted to be at home. But, like, she had a TV. I'm cool with watching TV. Fine. But apparently it wasn't enough for her. And mind you, she had other kids that she was watching, too. And I was the only one that had to go. I guess she assumed that I needed Jesus or some shit. I don't know. Well, I don't know why she would think. You know what it is? I remember one time You know, like those things where back in school where if you missed a needle or something, then you might be suspended. They might suspend you for it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, like
Like if you miss getting a shot.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
They have like the I forget what
Like
it's
those
called.
yellow cards.
The vaccination
Yeah,
cards
yeah,
and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
So
Okay,
apparently
yeah.
I missed one and I wasn't aware of it. And the letter sent me a note saying, if you don't get the shot, then we may have to suspend you. And I'm like, okay. So I was holding the letter and I was talking to the other kids about it. And then Alice comes up. She's like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "Oh, Carlos might get suspended." And then she looks and she's like, "See, I knew this day would come. I knew you were gonna cause so much trouble." And then they interrupted. It's like, "No, no, he missed the vaccination." The awkward silence on her face, her stupid-looking face, was priceless. I'm just like, how dare you?
Alice, you bitch.
How dare you assume I would do such a thing?
It's because I'm black.
How dare you? The other kids were black too. How dare you? How dare you?
The other kids were black, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It's
So,
throw that out there.
how dare you assume that I would be suspended?
Alice was half black herself.
Yeah, can you imagine? I don't even. What was she? I don't even know what she was. What was she? I don't know. I don't know. Either or. But yeah, back to the whole camp thing. So I walk into the church and there's a pastor there sitting, and these kids I've never seen a day in my life, and I'm like, what the hell is this? So, all right, kids, pull out your Bibles. I don't have a fucking Bible. What the hell? And he's like, okay, give him an extra one. The Bibleless kid an extra one. I'm like, oh great, now I have the Bibleless kid now. Cool.
I got a name.
Yeah.
I just walked into this
Fantastic.
place.
So I get the Bible. I'm holding it. They're like, all right. He would name a verse, and then he'd be like, Matthew chapter 1 verse 2. And
All the
then-
kids
and then-
open it.
Yeah, no, and then it will be the first one to get there. Reads it, and then gets a prize. All right, charge. So then we go and race through the book, and the first one.
That's
to
what the
get there-
pastor said to start the
Yeah.
race. Charge.
Yeah, so it's charge, and then I'm like, okay, and then one other kid wins it, and then he gets like a candy. I'm like, oh, okay, this is not bad. This is pretty fun. And then you're like, oh, but he says another verse. He's to be like Leviticus chapter 7 verse 2, charge. I'm like, okay, shit. And now I'm invested. I'm like, I'm trying to win
It's
this
competitive
shit.
now.
And I'm like,
yeah.
okay,
There's
let's
candy
get
on the
it.
table.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's fucking go. I'm
Let's
trying
go.
to win. I should stop cursing while saying these stories. Or this religion, whatever.
I'm in grade 4 in the church.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, I'm just trying to go through these churches. You know, I'm looking at other people. Man, suck my dick. And now, but now I'm competitive and shit. So I'm going through, and I didn't end up winning anything. I'm like, God damn it! Whoop. Sorry, pastor. So we don't. So we finish with that, and then he asks us to get up. I'm like, all right. So we go up, and then he walks us around to the church, and there's a gymnasium in there with a whole ass basketball court. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. It's like, all right, kids, you can go ahead and play for a little bit. I'm like, damn, okay, this is cool. So we're going in, we're playing. I'm like, all right, this is not a bad thing. This is not a bad, this is not a bad experience. All right, it's not bad. And we finish with the day. I come back to Alice. She's like, how's your day? I'm like, actually, it was pretty fun. Great, you're going back tomorrow. Now, what the fuck?
What?
And then I ended up doing it for like 2 months.
Bible camp. That's fucked up.
Unbeknownst to me.
She literally lied to you. Did you tell your parents? Maybe
Yeah,
your parents. Maybe your parents are part of this. They're like, "Yo, Carlos needs Bible camp."
I need. Listen, that boy keeps us giving stunners and giving us the middle finger, switching music to teachers. He refuses to get a goddamn needle shot. Like, he needs Jesus. Can't we take him to Bible camp?
Oh my god, that's so good.
Either or. Yeah, that was my experience with camp. That's why I don't have a great experience with camp.
Well, I definitely wouldn't want to go to that fucking camp. That's for sure.
It's
Unless you kids are trying to lose. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know how to like
competitive over what the hell?
just beating up little kids in Bible studies.
In the name of Jesus.
Yeah,
Be
man.
gone, Satan.
Yeah.
You're fucking elbowing in the face.
Ryan, you're a grown man.
Yeah, just
You just need to learn.
You need to learn. Respect the Holy Spirit. Anywho, also, you know what we need to talk about? That Reddit thing that you posted today? The story of the Ask Reddit. What's the fastest way you've seen someone ruin their life?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so backstory, y'all. So Ryan sends this. The Ask Reddit has it's a forum in Reddit where you simply post a question and the commenters can post a story in relation to it. So the question this week was, what is the fastest way you've seen someone ruin their life? And the story one commenter had was, he basically is a big UFC fan, and he bet money on the Paulo Costa and Israel Adesanya fight. Me personally, I thought Paulo was gonna win. I was hyped on him. Dude could fight. I thought he was a really big threat to Israel, but Israel's Adesanya was in God mode.
Wait, so for anyone who doesn't watch UFC, you got to give a little bit of a backstory.
Israel Adesanya is the middleweight champion of the world.
Okay.
He is one of the greatest fighters in the history of the UFC, and he's undefeated at this point. Never been beaten once in the UFC. So Paulo Costa come up as the number one contender. He is he's a stud. He's jacked up. He looks great. He is putting on shows when it comes to fights. He looked like a threat to Israel. And these dudes did not like each other. They were talking to Ish, and shit was getting real. All right? So now the fight comes. Israel wins. KO. Knocks out Paulo Costa. Now, my opinion on the fight, Paulo lost to Paulo. He was cocky. He was arrogant. He wasn't really throwing much punches, and Israel caught him slipping. Now back to the betting guy. He, normally people bet like what, 50, even $100 on fights. He bet $60,000 on this fight.
His wife and his kids,
yeah, not even
whole
his own
savings.
It's not even his own savings. His wife and his kids' savings on this fight.
Can you believe that?
Now, me personally, if I was that guy, I would have offed myself right then and there.
You can't
Because if I wasn't gonna off myself, my wife would off me.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought it was a horrible idea. So why would you even bet life savings on anything? You work so hard to get that money. You know what I mean? Like, do a portion of it, or like maybe like even 1,000 at best. That's the most I personally would bet on something. At best, 1,000. But I would even touch the life savings.
Gambling, man.
Knowing full well what my wife worked through, and you're gonna bet all that away. So the wife leaves him, takes the kids. And now he's living with his mother. All from a dumb idea to bet on a fight.
And that's how quick he lost his life.
That is how quick he ruined his life.
That's like, I don't remember when the fight ended, but like to literally bet your whole life savings on a moment. Because
it's a
like
horrible idea. Regardless if it was like
each
a
fight's
shoe-in.
like 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes at most, 20 minutes. So the guy literally put $60,000 on a 20-minute bet,
that
pretty
KO
much.
must have been devastating.
And
oh
yeah,
oh my god,
he watched his life flash
Can you
before
imagine
him.
being with him, like watching it with him at a bar or something? It's like no. It was like, hey man, relax. What are you going on? I lost everything. I bet $60K on this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
crazy.
I should have
man.
went to Bible camp, man. Fuck.
Gambling's no joke, man.
Oh,
It reminded me of like all the stories of people being like, "Oh, I put, my life savings into this crypto," or like,
yeah, my god,
I went and put
NFTs,
all this on like red at a casino or something like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Gambling's like a serious epidemic. And a lot of people got a fucking issue, and it's crazy to see the stories of people like losing their whole lives. you know, like when Carlos and I went to Vegas, like we definitely gambled a bit, you know, here and there.
Nothing drastic.
Nothing crazy. Like,
no life savings
yeah,
were
it was
wasted at this
nothing like
part.
enough just to have fun and
Yes,
enjoy your time there, which is
absolutely.
what you should do, you know, whenever you're out realistically. But like, man, people take it super, super fucking far, and it's really unfortunate. So hopefully that dude gets back on his toes. Good for his wife for leaving.
I mean,
That's for sure.
he really pulled the all-time piece of shit
Yeah.
move.
And hopefully the kids get a better dad.
Yeah.
In that case.
Really hope she really threw down judo threw that divorce papers at his door.
Yeah.
'Cause that was really fucked up what it did. But yeah, horror stories in Vegas, man. Even that video of like the dude on the floor in the hallway, just like, no, everything's gone, everything's gone. It's like, dude, it's fucking traumatizing.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure if you go to Vegas on a regular day basis, you probably bump into that a lot.
Yeah.
Like often.
Yeah. Even some people off themselves in the god.
Oh, yeah.
Like a story of the dude that freaking shot himself in the car, like when the freaking chauffeur gave the car back. Ah.
Yeah, well, there's a reason why, like, at most casinos or resorts and stuff like that, there's no balconies, so people can't jump off and stuff like that. And, like, obviously, if you're dedicated and you're committed, you can find certain ways to do it. But, you know, it's them trying to take the safety precautions to not have people be dying in their hotels and stuff. So, but yeah, super, super weird story, man. So,
yeah, fucking Reddit. Have you joined Threads yet?
No, I don't know what that is.
Threads.
I don't know what Threads is.
You don't know what Threads is?
What is Threads?
You don't know what Threads is?
What do you know?
My man don't know what Threads is?
You Gen Zing me right now? Gen Zetting me?
This guy.
What's Threads? No, what's Threads?
Threads is a competitor of Twitter. It is basically in Twitter made by the Meta.
Okay.
So Mark Zuckerberg made Threads. It's essentially Facebook's Twitter. It works the same way as Twitter.
Exact same way.
Under Meta.
So under like a certain amount of characters, people post something and then you just retweet them and follow people and stuff like that. Okay. So what's special about this?
Do you know how many viewers it got in the first 1.5
Like how many subscribers?
Yeah. 75 million.
75 million? Holy shit.
Yeah. It's the fastest social app to do so.
Damn.
Ever.
That's wild, man.
75.
So people are really still using Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you have to have a Facebook account to use Threads?
No, I don't even have a Facebook account for Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because they own Instagram too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So
did you make a Thread account?
no, absolutely not.
No.
Like, I don't think it's a good idea. If I didn't like Twitter, what the hell am I gonna like about Threads?
So is this like a punch in the face?
Maybe it's less cancelable.
Maybe.
You know, they're more free to say some shit. Like
maybe.
Fucking.
He's thinking about something crazy to say at the moment. Stop giving those crazy eyes. For all of our audio listeners,
what are you talking about?
Carl's got that crazy eye look.
I'm not doing anything, man.
He's trying to say something cancelable right now.
Nah, man. I'm just having a good time today. You can, you know what? Maybe I might give Threads a little looky look. You know, hey man, I ain't doing nothing. I
don't know about that.
Why, you're not gonna join Threads?
No, I was never even on Twitter. I don't even have an Instagram other than the blank one. I don't even have access to it.
That's true. I didn't. The amount of nudes I posted of you on there, it's pretty crazy.
Getting butt ass naked.
Pretty crazy.
I was butt naked at the wedding yesterday, man.
Shit. If only y'all knew. But yeah, no. What's with you and not joining social media? Let's address that. What's with?
Oh, we've spoken about this in our social media episode.
Why don't you want to join?
Go back and watch that episode if you haven't listened to it. Why don't you want
to join social media though?
Don't need it.
You don't need it?
No.
Why?
But I don't think it like provides anything to me in life. You know what I mean? I'm actually starting to get sick of Reddit. I'll be honest with you.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Funny enough for me to say, because I'm a huge fan of Reddit, but I'm actually starting to get sick of it because I find myself in that constant like scroll that I think that everyone gets into with like Instagram, Twitter, whatever it may be. And I find myself getting to that point. I just don't think it adds as much value as it used to, or what I thought it was going to.
Says the man playing Diablo. Don't you have to scroll to move in that game? Fucking guy.
Yeah, but Diablo's like fun. Is it fun to scroll through Instagram? Like, do you find that fun?
Depends whose Instagram I'm looking at.
Oh.
Hi,
Hey.
Rihanna. Hi, Rihanna.
Like, does it make you happy looking
Hey,
through Instagram? You know what I mean?
Hey, Beyonce. Kim.
It was, speaking of that, like, I actually watched a documentary today on minimalism. And
thank you for joining this week's episode. I'll see y'all next week.
And I know I got a lot of shit behind me, and I'm definitely not a minimalist.
You're a goddamn hoarder at this point.
Yeah, I definitely have empty beer bottles and shit like that everywhere in my apartment. But I think that the biggest takeaway that I took away from that documentary was just like the stuff that adds value to your life. You know what I mean? And it really makes you reflect on it. And I'll probably forget about this next week or tomorrow. But I think that really starting to pick and choose, or really starting to try and think about the things that add value to your life and then make you happy in some sort of instance, and then trying to like declutter everything else.
So reminds me of there's a comedian on social media named The Six at Six, a Toronto comedian. He literally sold all of his belongings, every single thing, and he lives in a bus now, like
a traveling bus kind of thing, right? And he made his own kind of like things like that. It's getting rid of the clutter and just realizing that stuff isn't going to make you happy. You know what I mean? Like, they actually say in the documentary that on average, rich people are more happier than poor people. They say that. That's like a known given. But they state that there's like the in-between of people that aren't that rich, or like that have more than what people who don't have. That less is sometimes better in that case. And they really don't try to make you feel bad about like your purchases or whatever it may be, but it's just giving you a different perspective on life. And it's really just talking about trying to declutter the stuff that you have and what you can and can't live with and what makes you happy realistically. Like, there was this one dude in it where he was a multimillionaire. He worked his way up in the corporate ladder, like the whole like tech boom, San Fran, stuff like that. And then his mom died, actually. His mom passes away from stage 4 lung cancer. And then he just goes through this whole rabbit hole of realizing that he never got to spend as much time as he should have with his mom. And he was chasing pretty much just being able to kind of buy shit that thought he would make him happy. So now he literally, I think he says all of the stuff that he actually has is in like 2 bags that you can hold. He has like, literally, he said he counted one day everything that he holds in his belongings, and it's like 58 things that he has. Can you believe that? 58. And it's like including shirts, shoes, watch, passport, wallet, credit card, or whatever cards and stuff like that is. And he lives like that.
Is $2 million in stock bonds also count? Probably has that in a brief.
Probably.
Yeah, that's probably in a brief.
You got to live somehow.
Yeah.
But in that case, it's just really cool to see people's perspective on life, and then also trying to reflect on your own to see if you can sort of declutter in some sort of case. Because I definitely have a lot of shit, even just looking around this room. And it makes me want to rethink some of the things that bring value to you and then what makes you happy. So, like, social media just, it never brought a sense of happiness. It was always more of an instant gratification that I was like longing towards, like whether you're getting likes on your photos or like your boys are sharing certain things that you can laugh at, which we already do in our group chats. And then there was really no need for social media past that,
I believe overall your message is social media is useless.
I don't know. There's definitely good in it. Like, I find like I have a LinkedIn professional.
The Blank now has a Threads page, so don't forget to like and subscribe and join us as we talk
like
about
this,
Threads.
Right.
And we'll be, just exploring and just really want you guys to follow us and go from there. We don't have a thread. I don't think we'll make one, to be honest.
Like,
I don't.
That's a perfect example. Like getting our word out and getting like the podcast out. That's definitely one of the wonderful tools about social media, and that's how you get large and share. But
Like fat?
yeah,
Can you get
like
fat?
PHAT.
Pretty hot and tempting.
I didn't even know that stands for that.
You know,
I always just think about like back in the day, Fat Farm shoes, man.
well, pretty hot and tempting farm, baby.
I think I had a Fat Farm fitted too when I was younger.
Or Fat Baby. Is that what the other one was called? Fat Baby?
Fat Baby?
Is that what the female one was called?
Is that the one with the cat
Yeah.
logo?
Is it Fat Baby?
I don't know.
God, we need to work on our goddamn.
Yeah, early 2000s fashion, man.
That,
We should do an episode. We should do a segment on that.
Early 2000s.
Try to bring back all the Expo or Exco shit.
Exco,
And
Echo,
Fuji or
Fubu.
Fubu?
Fuji.
Fubu?
You wore Fuji wear? That's goddamn camera. Why don't they make Fuji cameras anymore? Do they?
I think they do.
Oh, okay, that's good. Fuji.
But yeah, no, I just never passed that, man.
You never. You still wear Fubu?
I don't.
Have you ever worn Fubu?
I've had a Fubu sweater here and there.
You. I know you had Fat Farm.
Yep.
Rockaware.
Yep.
Bad Boy. Or sorry, Sean John.
Yep.
Famous
I
Stars
was
and
rich.
Straps. Oh. Excuse
Rich baby.
me.
Rich baby.
Excuse me.
No, I'm just kidding. All that stuff my brother gave me. So
G-Unit sneakers.
yeah, I think my mom drove the Buffalo for me.
Got you a pair of G-Unit.
I love you, Ma.
G-Unit spinner.
Spinner sneakers?
No, the spinner neck.
Oh no, I definitely didn't have
You
that.
didn't
That's a little
have
bit
that?
too.
The G-Unit the
That's a
spinner?
little bit too much.
You broke ass. What is broke ass? Just do that all that, but no G-Unit spinner. Diplomats merch. Rockaware.
I had a Diplomat shirt.
Oh, you did?
I remember. Yep.
Really? Oh, well, let's explore this closet next time. Maybe you can come out of it one time. Anywho, that is this week's episode. Because I have nothing else to say. Do
You
have
exposing
anything
my
else to
secrets?
say? Oh, gee.
June's over, man.
Is it?
Yeah, my friend, it's July.
Oh, right. June. Oh, that's what you meant by June. Oh, gee.
I'm just kidding, man. LGBTQ all
Yeah.
year.
Oh, boy.
I do, man. That was hilarious.
Oh, my. Oh, my. And on that note, you got anything else to say? Yeah.
Oh,
I'm glad
my
we don't have threads now. Oh,
Fuck June.
Oh,
All year, baby.
oh, jeez.
You know what? I need to get like a mullet and start yelling that shit across it, like on the street.
What is going on here?
You gotta be like the reverse conservative. Like,
Oh, I see. So you want to get a mullet, you want to but it's the exact
it's
opposite.
the exact opposite of what your
Okay.
beliefs are. How that'd be funny as hell.
It's like, hey, boy, Black Lives Matter. You hear me? You hear me? Yeah. Damn right. All right.
Give me a Bud Light.
Hey, motherfucker. Asian Heritage Month, you son of a bitch. Don't you forget it.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Exactly.
Crack me open a Bud Light in support of the LGBTQ community. You son of a bitch. Motherfucker. You're goddamn right.
See? That'd make a hilarious character.
Okay.
That'd be a very funny character.
Just like, hey. Whoa. What are we doing here? This black on black crime makes me goddamn sick. We need to unite for everyone. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Ugh. Trump, motherfucker. I hope Obama gets 4 more years, motherfucker.
See?
Better believe it.
Yeah, no, we gotta do a skit, yeah. That'd be a hilarious skit.
There it is.
The mullet's coming back, man.
The mullet apparently is coming
It's coming back. I know 2 people with mullets in the last
I know one. I only know of the one, but
crazy
mullets. You know what? Yeah,
It's on the up and coming.
There's gonna be a lot of pissed off people in the South. Like, what the fuck? It's like, oh, your mullet is so like radical. Like, where'd you get it? Mississippi, you motherfucker.
Where it was born.
Where it was born.
And should
goddamn
stay.
it. And goddamn stay. All right. Well, that was this week's episode, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us for our shenaniganry. And tune in next week where, we'll talk about the same old shit, just a different day. And on that note, I am clearly Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
Oh, boy. And apparently...
LGBTQ all year.
All year. Pride Month is every month, you motherfucker. God damn it.
I love it. That's so good.
And this is the blank. Carlos and Ryan. All right. And as our conservative friend would say, or our liberal, our pro-liberal friend would say, fill it in, motherfucker. Son of a bitch.
Peace, everybody.